Joining me now is Ekow Yankah. He's a professor at the Cardozo School of Law and wrote an op-ed in the New York Times called "When Addiction Has a White Face." Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Tell me about the difference, as you describe it in your article, in approach to the drug addiction crisis of the 1980s and the drug addiction crisis of today.
The most difficult and heartbreaking difference has been the way in which we view, both in the public imagination, but also in political rhetoric, what it means for people to be addicted. So, as most of us remember who grew up in this time, African Americans who were addicted to crack were viewed as pathological. Something was wrong with them or their community. They were making bad choices. When it comes to white people who are experiencing the same kinds of addictions for the same kind of reasons, when we see this explosive opioid epidemic, it's described as these are deaths of despair. This is because people don't have jobs in the Rust Belt, because their communities are fraying, or because their futures aren't bright. The fact is that with one group of people, we see their humanity, and with another group of people, we only see pathology.
But I wonder if an explanation, aside from skin color, might be that, from the point of view of the public and the police, getting hold of those drugs in the 80s was illegal and did involve more violence than the opioid crisis today.
The drug epidemic that is exploding in America today is equally the result of illegal opioids. So it's not the problem just of prescription drugs. It's the problem of heroin. It's the problem of fentanyl. I mean, there's no question that there's a mistake about what's going on. The addiction would look the same if we thought the people were the same.
I imagine some critics of your essay would say, why bring race into this? Why look backwards?
Nobody in their right mind thinks that the answer to callousness in the past is equal callousness in the future. But what it does mean is we can't keep pretending that we weren't callous in the past, because then we're not prepared to do something in the future.
Some of those people that were very judgmental about people who, in quotes, chose to take crack cocaine and other very addictive illegal drugs, I hope they remember the sympathy and understanding that they showed to people addicted to opioids.
I hope that we can remind ourselves of this when it's not just drugs, because, you know, the thing about these moments is they don't always come with, with trumpets, right? They come in subtle little moments when we decide that one group of people, it's their fault, but we are able to extend a hand to another.
That is a fantastic answer. Professor Ekow Yankah, thank you.